And you can't drive if your license is suspended. You'll have to take the VIA bus. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this credit for the parenting classes. All right. And there's to be no gum chewing. Charged with injury to the elderly, bodily injury. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. People ask you to leave their property, whether you think you're being evicted. It's always best to leave.
Welcome to the Court of Justice.
Court is calling 2024 CR 2336, State of Texas versus Larietta Nicole Holmes. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
Greg Desmarais.
Are you Miss Holmes? All right, you're gonna need to speak up so the court reporter can hear. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision or Deferred Adjudication with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery?
I have, Judge.
Have you reviewed it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Holmes, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with injury to the elderly, bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up these rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
Off the record for a moment.
Excuse
Oh, no, it's not a problem. This system is new and it's taking us a while, but we're going to be just fine. We're back on the record. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Holmes, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, no.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 8418, and there's to be restitution of $3,700.85 to John Ripley. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, no contact with John Ripley or Feather Point Road, San Antonio, Texas, 78233. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plea?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
No objection, Your Honor.
And state, have you conferred or spoken to the complainant?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you
Yes.
understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront Any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client has obviously, since this case occurred back in July of 22, she's obviously stayed out of trouble, Your Honor. She's been to court. She is going to school. She's becoming a business, let me know the less.
Esthetician.
Currently she works as an esthetician, which is my understanding is skincare. And that's what she does for a living, but she's also going back to school to get her degree in business administration. She has 2 children, a 15-year-old, a 17-year-old that she takes care of. And this is a difficult case, obviously, for her judge. This is a true no contest plea, and this is what she believes is in her best interest. She wants to get off probation as soon as possible, do everything she can, Your Honor. So we just ask you to grant this and get closure on this.
All right, so Ms. Holmes, you understand when people ask you to leave their property, whether you think you're being evicted legally or not, it's always best to leave and then just handle things civilly. So if this were a case where you didn't think you were being evicted properly, all you had to do was, you know what? I'm going to file a civil case. And it appears that it is not a civil case that would be filed in district court based upon what the amount is. So you would just go to one of the JP courts and you just file it. And there are plenty of people who file that every day. And that's how you solve that, as opposed to coming here. Now you have all of these extra fees and you have this. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So, of course, I always have to ask this question. The piercings underneath the lip, were those painful?
No, ma'am. I
Okay.
didn't get them at the same time either. I got them over a period of time.
So what order did you get them? What was the first one?
I had got this one, I was like 16,
Mhm.
and I got this one, I was like 19, and then I just got this one, and it just compliments when I smile.
Oh, okay. I'm always wondering. And the tattoos, what are the symbols for those?
It's really not too much of a symbols, butterflies, music symbol. I play the piano,
Oh, wow.
Bible verses. I grew up in the church.
See, I always wanted to play the piano. And I was going to take it as an elective in college because everybody's like, it's an easy elective. Okay, I'm in a class that's supposed to be for beginners. Everybody in there had a piano at their home and had been playing forever. They were truly taking it as, yes. I couldn't even answer because our professor would say, in order to answer the roll call, you had to play the note he wanted you to play. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Drop that class.
I dropped it, but I dropped it before they were going to give me a W.
There you go.
I saw the writing on the wall before the end of the week. I was like, no.
Judge, as you know, you two that want to learn piano, YouTube will teach you immediately.
All right, we're going to see. Well, don't put professors out of business. All right, so you're currently employed. Okay, so this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration 2023 CR 8418. And state, do you have that? There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom. Thank you. On the person.
Thank you.
There's going to be regular random UAs. I always have to tell people who are new to probation, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all, even at your own home. You're not allowed to do marijuana, even at your own home, because what that's going to result in is that going to result in a positive UA. And people think these are my rules. These are the rules that the legislatures have put in place. So if you're UA today, is everything going to be fine? All right, what's going to be in your system? All right, so we're going to do random UAs and we're going to test for levels. So those levels need to start going down. You understand? And do not, if they file a motion to revoke because your levels are increasing, do not come back to the court saying you were around people who were smoking because you have children. You shouldn't be around people who are smoking because it gets in your clothes and children end up smelling like marijuana. Their clothes smell like marijuana. And then children who are at school tend to tease them. And we don't want that. There is to be 150 hours of community service restitution.
May I speak to that, Judge?
Yes.
Is it possible if she can show semester grades going towards her business administration degree that can satisfy some of that community service?
I was just about to say.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
ESPN.
The community service out. Yeah, we're here. The community service hours will be waived once she provides proof of her BA. And honestly, you should be able to finish that, hopefully, before your community supervision has expired. But if you show the court that you're actually taking classes, and when I say take classes, your attorney know I will mean this, not just one class a semester. You understand? And I understand that you work. I understand that you have children. So for you, it's going to have to be at least 4 hours a semester. And that's not full time. For this court, at least 8 hours is full time. But because of everything that you have going on in your life, probation, she needs to do at least 4 hours per semester. There's to be anger management. There's to be no contact with John Ripley or the address on Feather Point Road. And there's to be the restitution amount of $3,755.85 to John Ripley. And there's to be field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. Probation, is there anything else? Thank you. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
And Judge, was the fine probated? Is that something I need to address?
There was no fine asked for. You're welcome. Probation, anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Off the record, in this court, to be successful in probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel as though your probation officer isn't addressing it, you can always come back to the court and we'll take it up. All right, do you have any questions? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes,
Thank
once
you.
she talks to probation.
Yes.
We're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2018 CR 11301, State of Texas versus Samuel Cisneros. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Joseph Stateson.
And are you Samuel Cisneros? Are you the same Samuel Cisneros who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2018 CR 11301 for the offense of aggravated robbery on July 26, 2019 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 1 on or about the 6th day of April 2024 in Guadalupe County, Texas. The defendant, Samuel Cisneros, committed the offense of driving while licensed without a previous conviction, suspended without financial responsibility. Violation condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. waive the remaining violated conditions.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number one, court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to life in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number one?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number one true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
And it's the denied motion, continue the individual on supervision with the following. Pay off the citations and obtaining his driver's license within 90 days. Also, probationers requesting credit for, I'm sorry, Judge, this is part of the
No problem.
paragraph. So probationers requesting credit for 4-hour parenting education class completed on January 27th, 2020 to the North American Leaning, I'm assuming that's supposed to be Learning Institute, certificate number 321293. Also pay off half of his delinquent balance within 180 days. And a payment plan for at least $100 per week thereafter. And then continue with his outpatient treatment program. And then continue making donations to the San Antonio Food Bank.
All right, probation.
Yes, Judge. That is probation's recommendation. The CSO reports that Mr. Cisneros has been doing rather well. He's been working on getting himself back into compliance. He's been abstaining from illegal drugs and submitted negative results on his UAs. He reports it as instructed, has maintained self-employment. He did pay off the $1,400 to the city of Live Oak County, which should remove the holds on his driver's license. He's provided proof of that and proof of the payment for Uvalde. He reports his scheduled, and right now there's no issues. He did recently run into a few setbacks because his work van was stolen and all of the work tools that were inside of it all of his work tools were inside of it. So right now, Judge, we would respectfully ask that you go on with the recommendations from probation.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Samuel Cisneros,
All right, how old are you?
28.
All right, if you're revoked, how much time are you looking at in prison?
Quite a while. The range of punishment.
No, how much time?
5 to 99.
Or life? And see, there's really not much difference between 99 years or life. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And so they're telling me that your van with your work tools were stolen.
Yes, ma'am.
How did that make you feel?
It made me angry, but at the same time, like back in my old life, I used to do the same thing, so it just got me back.
So here's the thing, you know the amount of time you're looking at. Now, the state, defense, and probation are making an agreement that you be continued. I don't have to follow that agreement. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Because your contract is with the court. It's not with either side.
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to be hyper vigilant. And you know why? Because one, I order parenting classes. So that means that you have children.
Yes, ma'am.
They're depending upon you. You can't be doing stuff that sometimes normal people would do. Like, oh, I just need to do this, or I just need to do that. Everything that you do, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for life or going to prison, period? Because your minimum is 5 years. And how old are your children?
8, 7, and I have a newborn about to be born.
All right. So let me just tell you, the newborn who's about to be born, if you were to go to prison for 5 years on this case, you'll probably do a majority of the time because that's just the way the time flows. They say you only do half calendar years, but if you were to do 5 years, let's say you get lucky, you come out in 2.5, your newborn will be 2.5 years old, do not know you whatsoever, unless somebody's just showing them a picture every day. You understand? So you're going to have to be hyper vigilant and stay on the right path.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're all asking him to pay off his citations. My understanding that's already been paid.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So I don't have to say pay off citations. And sometimes I don't like to say pay off citations because people have bills in their life. And sometimes it's, do I pay off this citation or do I pay for my rent so I have a place to live? So I'm not going to order that. You all have already said that he's paid it. But what I am going to tell you, you can't drive if you don't have a license. And you can't drive if your license is suspended. You have to take the via bus. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this credit for the parenting classes, where did he do his parenting classes?
At the North American Learning Institute, and a certificate of completion was provided.
All right. What's the one thing you learned from parenting classes? I'm putting you on the spot.
Just being a father to my kids, like being able to provide for them and not just providing for them, is like actually showing them the right way, not life I live, you know.
And spending time with them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And not blowing up at them, because you have to remember when children are little, sometimes they don't understand the rules. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then let me see. So delinquent balance, is that probation delinquent balance?
Yes, Judge, and he's making payments toward it, Judge.
All right. So here's the thing about the delinquent balances. Figure out what your expenses are and figure out how much money you're bringing in, and then make payments if you can make payments. Probation doesn't want you to be in a situation where you can no longer afford where you're living or where your utilities get cut off. And if there's a situation where he's indigent, counsel, just having to fill out the form, and the court will make a ruling on whether or not he's indigent.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else he needs?
Judge, they are asking that he continue with an outpatient treatment program and continue making donations to the San Antonio Food Bank for his community service hours.
All right. The court will deny the motion. Court is going to give you credit for parenting classes. You to continue with your outpatient treatment. You need to stay vigilant on that. Don't slip up and hang out with some friends, because sometimes you're with friends, they will say, oh, well, it's only this, take a drink, or it's only this, smoke this. You don't want to do that. And then with regards to the donations to the San Antonio Food Bank, here's the thing. You can either do your community service hours, or either you can pay it off. It's completely up to you. And if there's some sort of improvement that you're trying to do in your life, because what do you do with your tools, with your van when you had it?
I got it stolen, so I had to construction.
Construction.
What do? I do a drywall second floor.
All right. So if there's some sort of certification that you can obtain, if you obtain that certification and it's helping you in your business or helping you with your life, if you'll take that, obtain a certification and give it to probation, I will take that in lieu of your community service hours. So you can either continue to pay off your community service hours, or you can get a certificate in somebody's trade school to improve your lot in life. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right. If we're off the record, anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am. Just thank you. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. If there's an issue, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, then you can always come back to the court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.